In a world of constant change, Stoicism teaches us to embrace uncertainty, to love fate, and to find opportunities for growth in every challenge. Stoicism offers a path to rediscovery and growth. By surrounding ourselves with a supportive community and returning to our rhythm amidst disruptions, we find strength and purpose in the face of adversity. Most of us spend our lives avoiding the tough questions, dodging the discomfort of change. But what if I told you that within these uncomfortable questions lies the key to unlocking your greatest potential? Are you ready to embark on this journey of reinvention, to rewrite the story of who you are? Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and join our community on a quest for a more resilient and fulfilling Stoic life. 1. Start small. Stoicism teaches us that big changes in life start with taking small, intentional steps. Instead of trying to completely change everything about ourselves overnight, Stoicism encourages us to make small, manageable adjustments that gradually lead to significant improvements. For example, dedicating just 5 minutes each morning to reflecting on our thoughts and actions can help us align them with our deeper values, bringing a sense of inner peace and clarity for the rest of the day. Another small but impactful step is adjusting how we react to stressful situations. Stoics practice reframing their perceptions to manage their responses, choosing calmness and reason over impulsivity. By focusing on these small, manageable parts of our lives and making deliberate choices aligned with Stoic principles, we not only learn about Stoicism, but actually start living it every day, reinforcing our commitment to self-improvement and growth. 2. Managing anxiety with Stoicism. Stoicism offers powerful strategies for managing anxiety by changing how we perceive and respond to stressful situations. According to Stoic philosophy, it's not the events themselves that cause anxiety, but our judgments about them. By dissecting our anxieties and challenging the judgments behind them, we can gain control over our internal state. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, rather than worrying about things beyond our influence. When we feel anxious, we can ask ourselves if we're worrying about something outside our control and shift our focus to how we can respond in a way that aligns with our values. Stoicism also encourages proactive mental training, such as premeditatio malorum, where we visualize and prepare ourselves for the worst-case scenarios. By embracing these Stoic strategies, we gradually build mental resilience, empowering us to face anxieties with courage and wisdom and live more fully in the present moment. 3. Establishing a Stoic routine. Establishing a Stoic routine is about creating daily habits that help us live in alignment with Stoic principles. It's not about making huge changes all at once, but about starting small with manageable commitments. For example, dedicating just a few minutes each morning to reflection or journaling can help us set the tone for the day ahead, allowing us to align our actions with our deeper values. This practice fosters inner peace and clarity, guiding us through life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of incorporating Stoic pauses throughout the day, moments when we stop to reflect on our emotions and actions, ensuring they align with our virtues. By integrating these small but meaningful practices into our daily lives, we're not just learning about Stoicism, we're actively living it, reinforcing our commitment to personal growth and self-mastery. 4. Asserting control. Asserting control with Stoicism involves mastering our impulses and desires to live according to our values and principles. It's about recognizing that true freedom comes from within, from our ability to control our reactions to external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us to give ourselves the order to stop, whether it's to stop procrastinating, overeating, or engaging in other harmful habits, and redirect our actions towards virtuous behaviors. This isn't about suppressing our desires, but about consciously choosing how we respond to them. By practicing self-control and virtue substitution, where we replace undesirable habits with positive ones, we strengthen our willpower and cultivate a sense of inner strength. Stoicism reminds us that we have the power to choose our responses in any situation, empowering us to live according to rational principles, even in the face of challenges. I hope you're enjoying the video so far and have learned something, and if so, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell in order to continue to grow. 5. Evaluating commitments with Stoicism. Evaluating commitments with Stoicism involves taking a closer look at how we spend our time and energy to ensure they align with our values and goals. It's about being intentional with our choices and focusing on what truly matters. Stoicism teaches us to assess each activity or obligation by asking ourselves whether it contributes to our personal growth and moral development. For example, if a certain commitment drains our energy without offering meaningful returns, Stoicism encourages us to have the courage to say no and prioritize essentials. By reducing clutter in our lives, both physical and mental, we create space for activities that foster true fulfillment and happiness. This doesn't mean living without comfort or enjoyment, but rather streamlining our lives towards purpose and virtue. By practicing the Stoic habit of saying no to the inessential, we take control of our environment and ensure that our actions are aligned with our values, leading to a more purposeful and centered life. 6. Facing challenges. Facing challenges with Stoicism involves embracing difficulties as opportunities for growth and self-mastery. Stoics believe that voluntary discomfort, choosing to engage in challenging tasks, strengthens our resilience and prepares us to handle future adversities with greater ease. Instead of avoiding challenges, Stoicism encourages us to approach them methodically, breaking them down into manageable steps. For instance, if we're avoiding a difficult task at work, Stoicism teaches us to prepare mentally, remind ourselves of the benefits of the endeavor, and approach it with courage and perseverance. By systematically confronting our fears and pushing our boundaries, we not only enhance our ability to deal with tough situations, but also increase our confidence in our capabilities. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to cultivate virtues such as courage, perseverance, and temperance, leading to personal growth and fulfillment deeply rooted in Stoic principles. 7. Cultivating a supportive community. Cultivating a supportive community with Stoicism involves surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us to live according to our values and virtues. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the profound influence of our social environment on our personal growth and development. By choosing to spend time with individuals who embody virtues we aspire to cultivate, we create an environment that encourages us to strive for excellence. Stoicism teaches us to seek out relationships that challenge us to think critically, act justly, and live courageously. For example, joining clubs, groups, or online communities focused on areas of personal interest or development can provide us with a network of like-minded individuals who support and inspire us on our journey. Additionally, evaluating our current relationships and identifying those that hinder our growth allows us to make conscious decisions about where to invest our time and energy. By curating our social circle in alignment with Stoic principles, we create a dynamic and supportive community conducive to personal and moral development, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose in our lives. 8. Embracing change with Stoicism. Embracing change with Stoicism involves adopting a mindset that views change not as a threat, but as a natural and inevitable part of life. Stoic philosophy teaches us to accept and even love change, recognizing that it brings opportunities for growth and renewal. By understanding the Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate, we learn to embrace everything that happens to us, even the seemingly negative experiences, as necessary parts of our journey. Instead of fearing uncertainty, Stoicism encourages us to approach change proactively, making decisions based on wisdom and justice. For example, when faced with unexpected events or life transitions, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our reactions and responses, rather than dwelling on what we cannot change. By viewing change through a Stoic lens, we transform what many fear into a source of empowerment and personal development, allowing us to navigate life's transitions with resilience and grace. 9. Saying no to the inessential. Saying no to the inessential with Stoicism involves prioritizing what truly matters in our lives and aligning our actions with our deeper values. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what is necessary for our well-being and what is merely a distraction or clutter. By reducing the non-essential, whether it's activities, relationships, or possessions, we free up our time, energy, and attention for things that bring true fulfillment and happiness. This doesn't mean depriving ourselves of comfort or enjoyment, but rather streamlining our lives towards purpose and virtue. For example, if we find ourselves overwhelmed with commitments that don't contribute to our growth or well-being, Stoicism encourages us to have the courage to say no and prioritize essentials. By practicing this Stoic principle, we take control of our lives and ensure that our actions are aligned with our values, leading to a more intentional and meaningful existence. 10. Returning to your rhythm. Returning to your rhythm with Stoicism involves finding your natural state of alignment with your values and goals, even in the face of disruptions or challenges. Stoicism teaches us that disruptions to our routines are inevitable, but that we have the power to navigate them with grace and resilience. By identifying core activities that constitute our rhythm, such as morning meditation, physical exercise, or reflection, we establish a foundation for living in accordance with Stoic principles. When life knocks us off balance, Stoicism encourages us to prioritize these activities to re-establish our grounding and focus. Additionally, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of reflection and forgiveness, allowing ourselves to learn from setbacks without dwelling on them. By embodying these Stoic practices, we cultivate a sense of inner strength and stability that enables us to navigate life's ups and downs with wisdom and fortitude, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful existence.